Hey everyone, it's midnight motivation time, and I've been promising everyone I'd be bringing on guests more often. So I am so happy to have Mike Weiner here of Network Referral Group NRG. But before we get talking about, well, first, hi Mike, thank you so much for joining.
Hey, Kristen, it's my pleasure to be here tonight. I really appreciate you having me on. Thank you very much.
So before we talk about the NRG, we're all here I just always want to promote positivity and everything. And one of the things, Mike, when I first met him, he was talking about he's a huge believer of law of attraction, and I never even really believed. I mean, I believe in it, but the whole point is I never really heard like it's a thing, it's a philosophy, it's a belief. And you started telling me about it, and I'm like, I feel the same way too. So can you, since that's something really strong that you preach, because I really want to be motivational and everything, can you tell me a little bit of, or our audience, a little bit about law of attraction, what it is?
Sure, no, I'd love to. I've been studying the law of attraction for about 8 years now, and it has completely changed everything about me. I was, before NRG, I was doing copiers and things like that. And, I was just out there chasing the dollar and doing what most people do. Law of attraction is just one of the laws out there, but in a nutshell, it's serving people, helping people manifest their goals, and an attitude of gratitude. And one of the highest laws is law of vibration. When you have love and you have gratitude in your heart, those are the two highest vibrations. So, if you're having a bad day, you're watching this, whether it's today or tomorrow or 6 months from now or 6 years from now, you can crack a smile. It takes less muscles to smile than frown. And just by smiling, you change your whole physiology. We've all had it. You wake up and you spill your cereal, or if you're a woman, you rip your hose or get toothpaste on you. It's just something starts the day wrong. And law of attraction, it's interesting, Kristen, because things happen twice. First, they happen in your mind, then they happen in reality. And when I made the decision to go to Zoom 3 years and 1 month ago, March 2020, I was like, well, the cool thing about Zoom, it can be anywhere. We were only in a couple states. So I manifested Zoom, and then the reality hit. So if you're starting a new business, you're starting anything, visualize it in your brain first, over and over again, whether it's exercise, whether it's your romantic partner, whether it's business, chores to do, whatever it is. The brain is the strongest computer in the world, yet we take it for granted. And I know I read that in the book, Kristen. I can't remember the book. It probably was Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. In that book, he always talked about going 110%. But law of attraction is very real. I manifested you, Kristen. I actually met you on Facebook, and we reached out and we started talking, and the rest is history. You've been with me starting your second year now. But for those of you out there, I implore you, learn law of attraction. You can change anything, whether you're having a good year, a moderate year, a bad year, or a terrible year. You can change things on the flip of a dime, on the flip of a light switch. And I'm a real big proponent of it, Kristen. I know it's helped you a lot in the last year that we've worked together, and it's just been amazing for me.
So we're saying this word NRG, NRG over and over again. So what exactly is NRG?
NRG was created by CEO and founder Mike Weiner back in 2001. And I was looking to really help people grow their business. We've moved from live meetings in Maryland. I'm in Maryland. We were doing live meetings, Maryland, Virginia, PA. And because of COVID, we took it to Zoom. But what'll happen is you come to a meeting, you get 3 referrals on the spot. I blow your phone up with 15 to 20 more because I'm all about serving. And if you have a good heart and you're looking to grow and so forth, that's what I'm all about. So, NRG in a nutshell is a full service networking organization committed to helping the members grow their business locally. And if you deem you want to do this nationwide and then also international.
So you kind of already answered the question how law of attraction helps with networking. I mean, the two really go hand in hand because you're so giving in it. I know personally, I tried out other networking groups and they were very high pressured and stressful. And you mentioned
Right.
like family, and it really is like family. And it's not the same like most groups, but you want to you
Yeah, I appreciate that. The culture of NRG, I took what I liked from corporate America, I took what I didn't like out. And, the culture, we are one big family. You've seen it in the Philly group, you've jumped on some other Zooms. When someone comes new to me, I welcome into the NRG family. We're all here to help each other grow. And, I love it. I don't know what the right word is, eccentric, excited, pumped up, juice, whatever the word is. And I can be calm too when you want me to be, but it's just helping everybody grow. I know you asked me to talk about pinball. We have a unique proprietary pinball system where it's power partners, industry, and named accounts. And when the new person comes out, we utilize the pinball system. They get referrals. They look at me like I've never been to a networking group like this, but I manifest all this ahead of time. I visualize everybody getting 3 referrals. I visualize them being excited. And there is something to say when you put expectation out there, you're going to get it back. And you look at all the top athletes, whether Tom Brady, who's retired from football, Cal Ripken, baseball, Tiger Woods, golf, they utilize law of attraction. And it's not like you turn it on or off because it's always there. It's like law of gravity. I know Raphael tells me my law of attraction, one of my mentors, if you jump off a roof, you're going down. It's law of gravity, unless you're Spider-Man and you have a net there, right? You're going down.
right.
But law of attraction, it's always there. How do you tap into law of attraction? And that's really the key thing. And that's what I get really excited. I love, Kristen, when someone new comes and they're kind of their arms are folded and they're like, all right, another networking group. And how I run it. I give them an intro and testimonials. And you know what? People want results. We're in a very results oriented society, but we mix that with law of attraction, the family atmosphere, a powerful, empowering. You've seen me do it with everybody. I've talked to you about you're an amazing businesswoman, and I see your strengths. And I think God's blessed me with that ability to look at somebody, get to learn them, of course. You can't put fake stuff out there. That's not the way to do it. But learn somebody and then empower them to do better and to go to greatness, because together we can all rise. And that's what I'm all about: law of attraction, serving, and bringing people into the family that has been around since 2001.
Yeah, I mean, we all have busy lives and everything. Oh, someone just said, Vidalia said, so true, so true. So we got people watching.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I mean, you were like, Kristen, are you ghosting me and everything? And I'm like, I've just been so busy and I feel guilty. I got so many leads. And I was like, I need to follow up better and everything. But like, you calmed me down. And then you're like, and then after I didn't talk to you for a little while, you're like, don't worry about it. And then you put me on a podcast and everything. I mean, you are definitely a very, very giving person. And yeah,
No, I
getting
appreciate
leads
that.
is
Thank you
definitely,
very much. Well, yeah, I missed having you at the Philly meeting, and there's 2 ways to approach that. The one that I think is the wrong way. Where have you been? I come at it. Hey, are you okay? Is there anything we can do? How can we help you? What's going on? I had another member today, and same thing. I haven't heard from her in a little bit, and actually, she reached out to me. I was getting ready to reach out, and she's like, "I got family stuff going on. I'm like, well, how's that going?" She's like, it's good. I should be back at NRG this week. So, I think people pigeonhole themselves and they go, well, I'm having a bad life. I'm having a bad relationship. We all go through stuff. I had a week ago, I had a dental appointment. I had the worst allergies in life, yet I still went out there and did what Mike Weiner can control. you can only control what you can control, but you can still do it with a smile, even if you're having a rough day. Yeah, I know with me, it's at a point now, I'm 58 years old, and I'm like, you know what? That's not going to knock me off my chair. I'm gonna smile in spite of it. Someone makes a sarcastic comment, I'm going to go, well, that's a great opinion, but we all have an opinion, and I always want to bring the best out in people. There's way back in college, there was theory X and Y. One was positive, one was negative. The negative. Remember the commercial, the extra S in matches? We throw that away. That's what I do with negativity. We throw that away. And I've always been like this. I think law of attraction, I don't think, I know law of attraction for Mike Weiner has been the difference between us being a regular run of the mill networking group like everyone goes to, and being an example for everybody out there. And I really want to lead by example. Talk is cheap. You need to talk the talk, but more importantly, walk the walk. And when you've lost your word, you've lost your bond, and you've lost trust. If you tell someone you're going to do something, do it. No excuses. No, you got to get it done.
And besides leads and referrals, what we talked about also some other time, I just brought said, I mean, you can't know everything about business when you're running a business. So it's a wealth of people and knowledge. And it's just so nice because not only do you believe in the law of attraction, but you attract people like kinds bond together, flock together. So everyone in NRG is also very giving of their knowledge and everything. And so you also have like all these resources, from legal, insurance, and mortgage, and even matchmakers. I love that one woman that's the matchmaker. I'm like,
Right.
you have all these resources at your fingertips. So I really like that.
Yeah, you know what? I've always said I know a little bit about every industry to be lethal and dangerous. I've been around financial and mortgage and Aflac, and someone says to me, "Do you know what Aflac does?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So, the cool thing, you could call me up and go, "Mike, I need someone that does the following industry, whatever it is." And whether if they're in NRG, great. If they're not in NRG, I'm going to find you someone there. If not, I'm going to find you the best candidate to lead you to that person. And yeah, it's I really I love what I do because I'm always meeting new people. And when someone comes in, when they realize the resources that we have, all the quality people, that have been with us and coming in. And we've got a mastermind group that Michelle Wilson does twice a month. Bring your biggest problem to her. We've got a speaker series. You want to be motivated every month? We've got that. We've got an extravaganza twice a year. If you're brand new tonight, you want to see how NRG works, come to the NRG experience Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. It's on my Zoom. You can reach me. Kristen has done a phenomenal job with all this tagging through here with my website, my phone number, and I really appreciate you having all that there for me. So, reach out to me. I'll get you in the right direction and guide you. And I think sometimes people are like, "Well, I got a lot of questions." I'm like, "That's great. Questions show interest. Let me answer those questions for you, and then we'll proceed from there."
So one, say how many states, and you're also even in other countries, and how do you join? So if someone wants to know if they are,
Absolutely. So I think we're in about 25 states. We're in multiple countries. I got to tell you, Canada has far exceeded anything we have right now. We're still looking at developing Puerto Rico and India. Um, to join, you can reach out to me. I think my number's here. It's 443-756-9656. If you're positive you're going to join, you can actually go to nrg.online and register. And you know what's amazing, Kristen? I have two boys. They actually figured out how to do online registration. Took them about 80 hours. It's not easy. And it's been over a year now. So someone can join there. And what'll happen is I will get a link that they've joined. Michelle Wilson, my VP, she's very active with NRG helping me. Jolie will get a link that they've joined. She does a lot behind the scenes, adding them to the charts. And then I always do 15 to 23 way text intros for people. So reach out on the website. You can email me. It's really not my favorite, but Mike at networkreferralgroup.com. You can call me, and yeah, I'm here to help you guys and gals, and just serve you and help you grow your business. If we've got stories. I've got a legal show rep in Maryland, been doing it 23 years, been with me too. Her best 2 years have been since she joined NRG. She's won trips. The success stories are everywhere. It's not, we've been around long enough. It's the proof is in the pudding. It's the system, it's the quality people, it's really the family that we've built together. And that's what I love about NRG, and continuing to help people.
And I put your links also in the comments. So if anyone sees this later, they'll have a direct link there. And thank you so much for coming on my little midnight motivation, which has slowly been growing since I did my New Year's resolution. If since it is midnight motivation, whether it's through energy or just in general, how like would you say? I mean, you already talked about laws of attraction, but what's a motivational thing that you could share before we end?
You know what? You become who you associate with. If you're watching the news 3 hours a day and you're hearing negative stuff, carjackings and mortgage rates up and war and stuff, that's all COVID's up 33% this month. Forget all that stuff. I have a quote, Kristen, that I coined last year. Turn off the TV, turn on your dreams. That's a Mike Weiner quote. Turn off your TV, turn on your dreams. You've heard me talk football and baseball, but are they putting money in our pocket? Are they growing our business? It's for recreation, it's for fun. So I would encourage everybody, come out with a team of winners like Kristen, like Michelle, like Julie, like Lisa Rodino and Norman Wasserman. And I could go on and on, but we're not going to stay here 12 hours. So, come join the team. We're looking for new people. If we were a job or an employer, it would look like looking for motivated individuals to grow their business now, looking for people who want to become part of a positive, empowering, upbeat culture. That would be the job description. How's that? And we're here for you. Kristen's an amazing businesswoman. If you haven't met her, if you've got a business out there and your website is quote static and you need help with that, she's your go-to lady. I love this Lady Midnight. It's reminding me of Lady Antebellum a little bit. You've heard of her, I'm sure. But I love, and the beginning where you've got the water. I was It was very therapeutic to me to actually just sit there and watch the water. I was like, I hope she keeps this on for 5 minutes, because you had me at the water just coming down. But
Well,
take
it's
time
good.
out of your schedule, meditate. That's a key secret. Meditate during the day. Come join the team. And Kristen, I really appreciate you, and you're doing a great job helping your clients. And I appreciate you very much having me on the show tonight. And it's been an absolute pleasure.
Well, the water has been here this whole April. We had shamrocks in March, and we're going to have some May flowers. So,
There you go.
I'm always about the holidays. Thank you so much for being here. I know you can just see how he just flattered me with so many compliments. This is what he does for everyone. He has a huge referral of people, and he's the most giving man, one of the most giving men I know. So it's just
Appreciate
nice.
that.
I'm very passionate about my business, and I care about all my clients. So there are so many companies out here in the world that they just take the money and they just don't care. So it's like
Yeah.
you surround yourself with the team of other people that care about the clients, care about the people in it and everything. And that's what got me right off the bat when I met you, and you just started talking. You didn't talk about like joint energy. You started talking about law of attraction. And I was like, wow, this is just so interesting. And yes, I believe in all of this and everything. And so thanks. Thank you so much. And if anybody
Thank you.
wants to be on my show in the future and everything, I want to keep promoting. We all do something very unique. We all have something a lot to offer this world. So let me know if you want to join the show, and definitely check Mike out. And I will talk to everyone else later.